Am I on? Hey, I'm doing this thing, man. Please bear with me. Because I have to do this thing for a few minutes. And so I'm going to take care of it. I deal with truth all the time. So what I'm doing now is recognizing that there must be a new paradigm. And the new paradigm that I am advocating is pan-aboriginal. So if you're born in Nigeria and your people from Nigeria, you're a pan-aboriginal. If you're what do you call it, Melanesian, you're aboriginal. If you're from Peru and all that stuff, you're aboriginal. If you're from here, wherever you're from, and you got your culture, aboriginals are mostly not religious into the Jesus, the Abrahamics, because of the Islam, if Judaism, if there's such a thing, and Christianity, Catholic, it's all Catholic. All of that is under Abraham. If you're not Abrahamic, then if you're not, because a lot of people converted. A lot of aboriginals converted to Islam, these Abrahamic religions, because the Abrahamics were, actually invading us and warring and enslaving and cutting people up. Right now, the Abrahamics of Islam are still castrating children, African children, the little niggas they can find, and cutting their pricks off, trying to get eunuchs. They're still doing that. At a rate of 1 out of 110 survive that episode, that surgery. 1 out of 110 is the rate that survives that surgery of cutting their prick off. And then when 1 out of 110 survive, the Muslims value that as a eunuch. And they can sell it, the eunuch, because they see all the little niggas as its. Yeah, I said it, its. I'm looking at it. Get the fuck out of here. They sell, they look at us as its. We are its to them. We're not people to them, whatever. We're its, like cows. I got that cow over there. That kind of attitude. I'm telling you. And our people have assimilated so much into their religion of Islam, their religion of, it's all Hebrew, Abrahamic religions. We have converted into their Abrahamic religions, lived in their Abrahamic society so long that we consider ourselves its. And the its we are called on the regular is blacks. Like birds. Hey, roaches. Blacks. Hey. We consider ourselves as they consider us, as its. Worldwide, Pan-Aboriginal is what we are, Aboriginals. We were here when the cracker came. I don't have to say that 100 times. Everybody knows it for real. Some came on the ships and the slave and all that stuff. Yeah, no problem. Not all. Not all. Just because we are hued don't mean we came. We were here. And Aboriginals, like I said, we have our own way of looking at the world. We're not looking at the world through Abrahamic lenses. I find, I know somebody said, something I was just reading, they say, they on whatever, they've never heard it, whatever. But whatever, I know people, wherever I go in the world, who are Aboriginals, and we always link up. Everywhere. I can go on a little island with 5, 10 people, and one of them is an Aboriginal, we're going to link up right away. I went to a meeting the other day, and there was an Aboriginal from Nigeria. He's an Aboriginal Nigerian. But he's Aboriginal, which means he's not Abrahamic. He hasn't been converted into the Abrahamic religious reality viewpoint. because there's a religious reality viewpoint. They see reality a certain way because of that conversion to the Abrahamic religion. Once you are no longer converted to the Abrahamic religion, you'll start sourcing your own view, your own reality, and you could identify it yourself instead of taking the word of others to identify reality for you. You know, especially if you're grown people, because I put on here that I don't want children to even watch what, you know, it says it's made for children. I hit no all the time. I don't even bother, just hit no. I might use some profane language. I might do something this or that. It don't matter. I just, you know, I have a special thing for children, and I'll deal with that with the children. It's not this time. But with the adults, I'm saying anything that you give attention to, anything, a glass of water, anything you give attention to, you're giving it power. That's our power, is attention. Whatever we give attention to becomes powerful. It's a known, given scientific fact that attention itself is power, changes things, make things happen, explosive. That's just reality. So when we give our attention to our children, we're giving them power all the time, that we're giving them attention. So my avocation in truth is always tell your children the truth and give them as much of your attention, just your attention, not advice, food, clothing, shelter, all that crap, attention. That's what they want. That's what they need from both parents, attention. Not money, school clothes, or some shoes. Not food and all that stuff. Attention. They get attention there much better, just like that. A hungry baby, when you give them attention and start giving, they forget about the hunger for a while. Because attention is so powerful. So that's about it. I just want to explain that as Aboriginal, we are not Abrahamic. And some people are Abrahamic, you know, do your thing. I ain't tripping. A lot of people say they converted or they were born in bloodline. Okay, do your thing. I'm not. And some of us are not. And you got to live with that and stop trying to beat us in the head and make us be what you want us to be. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's a done deal, man. We're done with that. Y'all Abrahamics run back to Queen Elizabeth or wherever, you know, where y'all come from. Just go with that, man. I'm out.